name is Brittanya, and I update my body as much as I update my photos on social media. I feel with each surgery, my social media keeps growing and growing because I get better and better. You might know me from Rock of Love, Charm School, and I Love Money, but you might not recognize me from those shows because I've had a lot of work done since then, and I'm 100% not natural. If I had to describe my butt, I just feel maybe it's a little too big. I got butt implants, and then I got hydrogel injections. And then after a few months, my butt got harder, and it's getting wider and wider and bigger and bigger. And I would love the perfect peach booty, but I'm stuck with these two watermelons. So I never considered plastic surgery. It kind of just happened because I got cheated on, and I wanted to have the comeback and make him miss out, and it worked. So I ended up getting my breast done. I was a small B and I went to a full C. After I got my breast done, it changed my life. I just wanted more. So then I made an appointment for lipo. When I went to Mexico for lipo, I then saw this beautiful, gorgeous woman with a huge, big old butt. And I said, I want to do that too. When I got my first butt implants, it was so painful. I couldn't even poop. Can I say that? I loved it. And then after a few years, I just wanted something newer and better. So going to Mexico, they didn't know English and I didn't know Spanish. I just wanted to get a bigger, nicer butt, and I figured they would understand that. I know how to show them a photo of a butt and be like, mira. After my second butt implants, I was happy with them. They were fine, but I realized I still didn't get to where I wanted to be. I wanted this hourglass figure. So then he referred the hydrogel injections. When I got the hydrogel injections, it looked good at first. And then after a few months, my butt just started changing to another shape. I don't freaking know my shapes. I don't know. It was more like this. What shape is this? I don't know, is this even a shape? Oh yeah, I guess it's a side oval, right? Because this is an oval, right? It's a side oval. Yeah, they're like two side ovals. Now my butt just looks wide, a little bit too wide. Mainly my hips, and it's just too hard. I can't jiggle the booty. I'm hoping Dr. Dubrow and Dr. Nassif can find some type of solution to make my booty appear a little bit smaller, because it's super important for me to get the right picture and stay relevant because I have all these eyes on me. You feel a ton of pressure. I don't want to let all my followers down. Right now, my career is on the rise. I have 16 million followers on Instagram and growing daily, but I haven't hit the peak. And I feel like the hydrogel is making my butt fall, and I just don't want my followers to follow. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Get pictures of this booty?
Yeah.
Today we're at Museum of Selfies because I give my followers what they want on social media, and they like me being wild and crazy, so I make sure that I go and get that wild, crazy, perfect picture. Cool, who's this? What's this?
That's Mona Lisa.
Okay, I should know who that is, right?
You should. Do the duck lips, like her.
Poor Anthony, he runs my social media. He's definitely a social media genius. The struggle is real. Okay, see? That's what I'm talking about. Like, it's too big right here. Why did I get a hydrogel?
You should have went to Mexico.
Go big or go home, but sometimes I wish I would have stayed home.
When Brittanya got the hydrogel, I was actually really scared. I was sitting there just staring at her, hoping that everything went safe. And the guy looked at me and was like, do you want some too? And I was like, no, thank you.
This wideness is just taken away from it, you know? Like, we gotta make it smaller, just a little bit more tame. And then people could see my face again. I could seriously have like a car wreck face and no one would even notice because all they see is my butt. I think it's amazing that I actually have a pretty face. At least I think I have a pretty face, and it's really not that common. Wait, that's mean. That's mean, huh? I can't say that. That's mean. But it's true. If I could twerk in this super cool gold room, it would definitely go viral. As long as I can move my butt up once.
Hold on. Go.
Did I do it?
Okay, you're kinda almost there.
I feel like the reason why I can't twerk is because it's too hard. Twerking is just my goal in life. Like, I've accomplished so much, and that's just my last goal. The goal is not to take away the booty.
Yeah, because we want
love
the
the
butt.
booty.
We want it.
Hopefully the doctors can help. And if they do it, you're gonna take care of me, right?
I got you, always.
Oh my God. My big old butt really has these freaking things in here still.
Ooh, that's how big it is. It's just collecting
it's just
coins.
A big problem.
It's just collecting coins.
It's stealing big booty problem.
So I have an interesting patient. Her name is Brittanya. She had some material injected into her buttock, and I think it's not FDA approved material. And I think she doesn't like the way it looks.
What? Doggy style?
Does that say doggy style?
That's
Well, I
kind
guess.
of,
I mean,
right?
yeah, it does say doggy style.
Can you please send in Brittanya?
There she is.
Nice to
Nice
meet you.
to meet you. It's such a
Dr.
pleasure.
Nassif.
I'm very scared going into the consultation. I do not want to lose the volume in my butt because if I lose the volume, I probably will lose followers.
Okay, so you had done some TV, right? You were on the Rock of Love, right?
Yeah, back in the day, yeah.
Yeah, and you're on Instagram.
Popping on social media.
So how many followers do you have now?
I have 16.1 million.
About 15.2 million followers less than you.
So I guess we need your buttock history.
But I believe I got my butt done in 2008.
Buttock implants.
Implants.
Okay.
Correct. And then I went back to Mexico. I got my second procedure on my butt.
To go bigger, to go smaller, to do what?
Things change every year, like
Yeah.
all this crazy stuff. Maybe they have some upgraded stuff. Hey, just take it out and redo it.
Yeah.
So replacement of the buttock implants, no problem with that. Okay.
And I ended up getting another procedure, and this is where it kind of all went wrong, in 2016. I got the hydrogel injections.
Hydrogel.
Yes.
Okay. Hydrogels are a type of fillers that are made out of polymers or chains of molecules like plastics. The reason they're not approved in this country is that not enough studies have been done to prove they are safe to use in humans. What problems are you having? You don't like the way it looks?
It's just a little too big. Like, it's not a circle anymore.
Right.
It's more of like an oval, and it's
Yeah.
a little bit hard. I mean, I can't twerk.
What do you mean you can't twerk? Because they're too tight?
Because I feel like it's too hard.
Too hard, okay.
So, as you guys know, the butt's supposed to shake.
Right.
So you go like this, and then you pop it, but see how it's not moving? Like, it's not.
So it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's like doesn't.
I kind of see what you're talking
It doesn't jiggle, and it sucks because on social media, a lot of people are always like, wow, you have a nice butt. Too bad you don't know how to shake it. And I'm like, oh.
So your whole goal basically is to get that great shot, that twerking shot.
Yeah,
Of the pictures.
because I mean,
and
everyone
the
wants to.
twerk, yeah.
Everyone who wants to see it
Okay.
jiggle and move, you know.
This is a little tricky because what to do about foreign material that's injected into the body. So let's go and see what the options are, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go. So what is it about the shape, to start with, that is less than ideal?
Take in
It's just too
this
big.
a little
Yeah.
bit to make it look like this.
Okay. A little more narrow in this area, yes? And maybe in this area as well?
It's mostly here. It looks a little wide. She wants a big, perky butt, but not wide, like perky.
Keep the projection,
Yeah, keep it big.
but get rid of the width a little bit.
Exactly.
All right, I can sort of see what you're talking about. It's interesting because you do have a little bit of firmness from the hydrogel, but the hydrogel, although maybe doesn't give you the shape you like, it's not really giving you any inflammatory reactions. Most of the patients I see who have had hydrogel injected into their buttock have a lot of pain, inflammation, and granulomatous nodules that cause incredible problems.
I mean, this is rock hard.
Rock hard and at the surface.
Jeez.
Very close, very
Does
superficial.
that hurt when I'm pushing in like that? That's all granuloma.
Britannia's actually really lucky. Her butt actually looks pretty good. Theoretically, you could put a liposuction cannula in there and maybe try to take out the hydrogel that might be there. Problem with that is you may inflame the hydrogel, which is very quiet
That's
in
what
there.
I'm scared of.
What does that mean?
So basically, once you get them a little excited, you piss them off, the little hydrogel particles. And then your body's gonna wanna fight them off and encase them with what we call granulomatous changes. And so now you have this, a little wide. But what happens if you get this because of bumps and irregularities? Once it starts, to try to calm it down, sometimes Could be impossible.
And that sounds very scary.
There's a huge risk here. If something happens to that ass, we're no longer in business. Nobody wants to follow a flat Betty.
You're very successful based not only on this pretty face, but this amazing figure and what you do with it. And I think to take any amount of risk messing with that just so you can twerk a little bit better.
Isn't worth it.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
You know?
My career means everything to me. I appreciate everyone who supports me, so I don't want to let them down at any point. So if this is too much of a risk, I'm not going to take that risk.
So as experts in the field, I have a question for you. You know the value of pictures, and so what would you make of this?
Woo!
I love that one.
He wrote, I mean, can there really be a better throwback Thursday than this? To which I wrote, 40 years and 40 plastic surgeries ago.